Welcome to the Change and Growth community. Are you overwhelmed by the constant demands of life? Stress and anxiety are silent epidemics. They creep into our lives unnoticed, often masked by the hustle and bustle of daily routines. They lurk in the shadows, impacting millions. These invisible burdens weigh heavily on our shoulders, affecting our thoughts, emotions, and actions. We often dismiss them as part of life, a fleeting moment of worry, a passing phase of unease, but these feelings can linger, growing stronger with each passing day. But the truth is far more alarming. Stress and anxiety are not just fleeting emotions, they are persistent and pervasive, gnawing at our well-being. These conditions can have devastating consequences for our physical and mental well-being. They can manifest as chronic pain, insomnia, and even heart disease. Ignoring them is like playing a dangerous game with our lives. We gamble with our health, hoping that the next day will be better, but often it isn't. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. The constant demands of work, the never-ending traffic, and the relentless pace of life can be suffocating. We juggle demanding jobs, family responsibilities, and a constant barrage of information. The pressure to stay connected, to be available, to respond immediately is relentless. The pressure to succeed, to be perfect, to do it all can feel crushing. It leaves us drained, both physically and emotionally, with little energy left for ourselves. This constant state of high alert takes a toll on our bodies and minds. It wears us down, making it harder to cope with everyday challenges. Imagine your nervous system as a car alarm. It's designed to go off in emergencies, alerting you to danger. But what if it never stops? It's designed to go off in emergencies, alerting you to danger. But what happens when the alarm keeps blaring, even when there's no real threat? The constant noise becomes unbearable. But what happens when the alarm keeps blaring, even when there's no real threat? It becomes a source of constant irritation, disrupting our peace and well-being. This is what chronic stress does to our bodies. It keeps us in a perpetual state of fight or flight, leading to a cascade of harmful effects. Our immune system weakens, our digestion suffers, and our mental clarity diminishes. It keeps us in a perpetual state of fight or flight, leading to a cascade of harmful effects. Our heart races, our muscles tense, and our minds become clouded with worry. The weight of the world becomes too much to bear. Modern life is a breeding ground for stress. We live in a culture that glorifies busyness and productivity. Disconnecting is often seen as weakness. This relentless pace of life leaves us feeling like hamsters on a wheel, constantly running but getting nowhere fast. Technology, while intended to simplify our lives, often adds to the stress. We're constantly bombarded with notifications, emails, and social media updates. The pressure to be connected 24/7 can be overwhelming. It's no wonder that rates of stress and anxiety are on the rise. Our bodies haven't evolved to cope with this constant onslaught of stimulation. We're wired for short bursts of stress, like fleeing from a predator. But the chronic low-grade stress we experience today keeps our stress response system stuck in overdrive. Over time, this can have serious consequences for our overall health. The statistics on stress are startling. Every year, more and more people report feeling overwhelmed by the pressures of daily life. According to the American Psychological Association, stress is linked to a wide range of health problems, including heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, diabetes, and obesity. These conditions can be life-threatening and often require long-term medical care. It can weaken our immune systems, making us more susceptible to infections. When our bodies are constantly in a state of stress, our ability to fight off common illnesses diminishes, leading to more frequent and severe health issues. Chronic stress also takes a toll on our mental health. The constant pressure can lead to feelings of hopelessness and despair, making it difficult to cope with everyday challenges. It's a major risk factor for anxiety disorders, depression, and even post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. These mental health conditions can be debilitating, affecting every aspect of a person's life. The constant worry and tension can interfere with our sleep, our relationships, and our ability to enjoy life. Lack of sleep can further exacerbate stress, creating a vicious cycle that's hard to break. The impact of stress on our overall well-being is undeniable. Practices like meditation and yoga can help manage stress. but they are not always enough to counteract the severe effects of chronic stress. These health problems place a significant burden on our healthcare system. Hospitals and clinics are overwhelmed with patients suffering from stress-related conditions, stretching resources thin. The cost of treating stress-related illnesses is estimated to be in the billions of dollars annually. This financial strain affects not just individuals, but also families and communities. But the true cost of stress goes far beyond dollars and cents. It impacts our emotional well-being, leading to strained relationships and a diminished quality of life. It affects our quality of life, our relationships, and our ability to thrive as individuals. Finding ways to manage and reduce stress is crucial for maintaining a healthy, balanced life. To understand the connection between stress and anxiety, we need to delve into the science behind these conditions. Stress and anxiety are deeply intertwined, and their relationship is rooted in our brain's response to perceived threats. When we encounter a stressful situation, our bodies release a surge of hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones are part of our body's natural defense mechanism. These hormones prepare us to either fight the threat or flee from it. This response is an evolutionary trait that has helped humans survive dangerous situations for millennia. This is known as the fight or flight response. It is an automatic reaction that occurs in the presence of something terrifying, either mentally or physically. In the short term, this stress response is beneficial. It sharpens our focus, increases our energy levels, and enhances our ability to perform under pressure. It helps us cope with challenges and stay safe. For instance, it can help a business professional manage a crisis effectively, or a parent deal with a child's tantrum calmly. But when the stress response is activated repeatedly or for prolonged periods, it can have detrimental effects. Our bodies are not designed to handle constant stress without consequences. Chronic stress can lead to changes in the brain, particularly in areas involved in fear and anxiety. These changes can affect our mental health and overall well-being. Research has shown that chronic stress can actually shrink the hippocampus, a brain region involved in memory and learning. This shrinkage can impair our cognitive functions and memory retention. At the same time, it can cause the amygdala, the brain's fear center, to become overactive. An overactive amygdala can heighten our fear responses and make us more prone to anxiety. This explains why people who are chronically stressed are more likely to experience anxiety, fear, and worry. Understanding this connection is crucial for developing effective strategies to manage stress and reduce anxiety in our lives. While the impacts of chronic stress and anxiety can be overwhelming, there is hope. Building resilience is key to managing stress and reducing anxiety. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to adapt, and to thrive despite challenges. It is not something we are born with. It is a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. One way to build resilience is through mindfulness practices. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, and yoga can help calm the mind and body, reducing the physiological symptoms of stress. These practices encourage us to stay present, to focus on the here and now, and to let go of worries about the past or future. Another important component of resilience is maintaining strong social connections. Having a support network of friends, family, or even support groups can provide emotional comfort and practical help during tough times. Knowing that we are not alone in our struggles can be incredibly empowering and can buffer us against the effects of stress. Pause 1S. Physical activity is also a powerful stress reliever. Regular exercise releases endorphins, the body's natural mood lifters, and can improve our overall sense of well-being. Whether it's a brisk walk, a run, or a dance class, finding an activity that we enjoy can make a significant difference in how we handle stress. Pause 1S. Lastly, cultivating a positive mindset can enhance our resilience. This involves practicing gratitude, focusing on our strengths, and reframing negative thoughts. By shifting our perspective, we can find meaning and growth even in difficult situations. In conclusion, managing stress and anxiety is crucial for our well-being. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our Facebook group and YouTube channel for continued support and more insightful content.